Hello friends, it is Paige Evans here and I am so excited to flip through my next collection with American Crafts. It is called Blooming Wild and it is basically Bloom Street Part 2. That's kind of what I told the designers when we were working on this. I just want it to be just like Bloom Street. And so I'm excited with the way it turned out. I love it so much. And let's start walking through it. Let's begin with the papers first. Okay, let's go through the 24 double-sided pattern papers. This is paper number 1, which is a great cut-apart paper for project life and pocket page scrapbooking. You can cut these out. And there's also some borders. The B side is a purple plaid. Paper number 2, there's going to be a lot of flowers in this collection. I'm just saying, it's a nod to Bloom Street, and Bloom Street was full of flowers, as is Blooming Wild. These are perfect for fussy cutting and creating a flower wreath. Lots of ideas for this one. On the B side is sprinkling a smattering of hearts on a pink background, and I love the pattern barcode strips that you'll find at the top of every paper. Paper 3 is a pastel plaid. I'm totally seeing Easter pages for this paper. On the back it's an ombre, so it goes from yellow to pink. Paper number 4 is a whole bunch of hexagons with different patterns, also great for fussy cutting and reminds me of a quilt. The B side is a green, colorful floral. Here's paper 5, which is a light green floral. And the B side is a really beautiful pastel grid. Paper 6, rainbows, again perfect for fussy cutting, and you could even hand stitch on these. There's a lot of papers in this collection that I really want to try hand stitching and embroidering. The B side is a pastel lavender with white florals. Paper 7 is florals on a light blue background. I love this blue. It's like robin's egg blue. I think it's basically the exact same color that I painted the walls in my office. And the B side is this fun, colorful zigzag stripes. Paper 8, in case you run out of certain letters in the thickers, you can always fussy cut them out of paper 8. And the B side is a blue floral, a really great background paper. Paper 9 has a bunch of colorful polka dots. I really want to stitch French knots through all of these dots with the same color of thread. And the B side is more tags, perfect for tag mini albums. Just punch a hole through the tops of the tags, string them onto a loose leaf binder ring, and then add your photos and embellishments. Paper 10 is a rainbow striped paper. There's stitching patterns printed on some of the stripes, so you could pierce holes and stitch through those holes. The B side is a pretty floral, kind of goes from yellow, orange, pink, back to orange and yellow. Tiny florals, I dare you to fussy cut this one. And the back is squares of stitching lines, another one that I really want to stitch. Paper 12, I've already embroidered this paper. You can find it in the Spring 2023 issue of Scrapbook and Cards Today magazine. Yes, I hand stitched around every single flower. My assignment was a springy hand stitched page, and I feel like this paper fit the bill perfectly. Backside is a green pattern paper with a subtle pattern, and it changes colors from more of a true green to an aqua green. Paper 13, labels galore. I always need little journaling spots, so this is perfect for fussy cutting and using for journaling. And the B side is this dark blue geometric floral. Paper 14, this one definitely needs to be framed. It's just so pretty. You can put a photo right in the center and call it good, I'm telling you. And a nice B side. You can put a photo here, 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 5 photos, and then embellish. So many ideas already. Paper 15 are squares and hearts. Reminds me of a quilt, so you can take it an extra step further. by hand stitching around the squares and the hearts, tone on tone. The B side is a lime green stitching pattern. Paper 16, butterflies galore. Fussy cut these out, add them to your page. You know the drill. Beautiful. And then some wavy stripes on a pretty pink background. Paper 17, we had a similar paper in Bloom Street, so I wanted another one. This one has stitching lines printed around each letter, so I definitely want to hand stitch those. And a pretty pink floral. I guess these aren't flowers, these are leaves. A pretty pink leafy background. A watercolory pastel background. A really good background for, yeah, your layouts. And then we've got some florals on a teal on the B side. Paper 19 is a darker floral. And some ombre stripies on the back. Paper 20, pastel hearts. Definitely want to hand stitch around these hearts for sure. And the B side is some stars. Paper 21, we've got some scalloped patterns in kind of the darker, warmer, and cooler colors. Definitely want to fussy cut this one too. And the B side, my signature paper that I have in all of my collections, which includes all the papers from this collection, and then a few extras too. Paper 22, I love this paper. It's just such a good overall view of what this collection is about. Sunshine, rainbows, birds, flowers, butterflies in all the colors. So cut these out and then use them as titles, as embellishments. And then I'm so happy to have this paper again. I can't remember the last time it was in one of my collections, but I love it. So fun to have all of these patterns in a rainbow of colors. Paper 23, pastel diagonal stripes. Another one that I really want to hand stitch. It would be easy to just hand stitch down the edges of these stripes. And the B side is a nice pink floral for layout backgrounds. Last but certainly not least, because I love flowers so much, is paper 24 with the florals all over. You can fussy cut these, you can use it to back a cut file and it'd be super beautiful. You could embroider, ooh. And then the B side is a light blue plaid. The specialty paper in this collection is this transparency floral, and it has holographic foiling details. Let me see if I can catch the sun so you can see. And it's nice and thick, so it's great for mini album covers, page dividers in albums, and more. Let's look at the paper pads. The Blooming Wild 12 by 12 paper pad comes with all 48 designs. So we just flipped through 24 papers double-sided. So you'll find all of those in this paper pad. And so it's a great value if you want all of the papers. They are not double-sided, so they are single-sided. But I always love having a paper pad with all of the papers because goodness knows I always need doubles, triples, quadruples of every single paper. So that's what I love about this paper pad. It's got all 48 patterns in it. And then there is also a 6 by 8 paper pad. It has 36 pages and some of them have the holographic foiling details. So let's flip on through. We've got the pink floral, some alphabets that are a little bit smaller. So if you want to go the smaller route, you can fussy cut these. Did you see this one, Shimmer and Shine? The stitching pattern, butterflies, just a little bit smaller. This one's got the silver foil on the purple plaid. The watercolor green floral. This one's also got silver foiling details. It's that, what do you call this? Like a doily? A napkin? The yellow stars, the scallops, the darker blue floral, and it has the silver foiling. Just flip on through. So all of these are just shrunk down from the 12 by 12 size. This one has the silver foiling. The beautiful floral. Stripies have foiling. This rainbow paper makes my heart go pitter patter. This one has silver foiling. The rainbow sunburst paper shrunk down. This hexagons paper has the silver foiling in between the patterned hexagons. Green floral, cute mini colorful rainbows. This one has the shiny foiling. Okay, so since they're smaller, these ones are even smaller than the 12 by 12. So fussy cut that. Look, smaller labels. They're made to fit inside the 6 by 8, so they're not cut off. Some of these hearts have silver foiling. The pretty floral on the robin's egg blue, the pastel Easter stripes, polka dots, ombre, darker blue floral, and last but not least, some 3 by 4 for pocket page scrapbooking. So every single page is different, 36 different patterns, and some of them have the silver foiling details. Let's look at all the chipboard embellishments that come in this collection. We have the 12 by 12 chipboard stickers, so you get a good mix of sentiments, hearts, birds, and flowers, as well as frames, tabs, photo corners, and then in between you've got the tinier things like hearts and buttons. A new product for my collections are these chipboard frame stickers. So these will be great for making a grid style layout, or you can back them with photos. I think the largest one, that's probably about 2 inches. So that's really fun. Another new product to my collections are these chipboard collage tiles. Let me get them out of the package. So they are, let me grab my ruler really quick. I totally just tore that right open, but you can see all of them on the back of the packaging, and they are 2 inches square and 1.5 inches square. So we can take a look at these. These are in lieu of the little 2 by 2 paper pads. And I've never had these chipboard squares before. So I'm always thinking of how I'm going to use these. Also, it would make a really great grid-based page where you fill up the background with these chipboard tiles and then replace some of them with photos. So some of them are patterned and some of them have sentiments and icons on them, like unto the papers, but also again with the sentiments. So these are really cute. I'm so excited to see how you use these because, right, they're a new product for my collections. And then in addition to the chipboard squares, we also have chipboard circles. Okay, so there are 30 pieces in this one. Sorry, let me look back and see how many were in this one. 40 of the squares, 30 of the circles. These ones are all the same size. Let me pour them out. And they are, let me grab my ruler again so we can find out how big they are. They are just over 1.5 inches across. And they're so cute. Lots of sentiments. Some are patterned. These kind of remind me of Pogs or like milk caps. Do you remember those? When I was in elementary school, Pogs were all the rage. Surprised they haven't brought them back, or maybe they have and I'm just out of the loop. Okay, so those are all 30 of the chipboard circles or chipboard rounds, whatever you want to call them. And then I have one more fun chipboard product in Blooming Wild. Let me move these over. Okay, friends, these are super awesome. I call these chipboard alphabet outlines with the backing pieces. So let me open it really quick. Woo. Okay, so it comes with a whole set of alphabet letters, of letters of the alphabet, multiples, and they are, let me get my ruler again, 2.5 inches. So these make really great big impact titles. In fact, there's an example on the back from the in-house design team at American Crafts. You can see compared to a 12 by 12 layout, how big they are, 2.5 inches. And then it comes with all of the pattern papers for backing them. So if you don't have an electronic cutting machine, here you go, friends. You've got all of the little backing pieces all ready to go. Let me see if I can find an A. Okay, so the idea is put liquid glue on the back side and then press it in place. Now, of course, you don't have to use these ones. You can use any of the pattern papers in this collection or any other collection, but I really, really love this product and cannot wait to see all of your large titles. Let's move on to the stickers in this Blooming Wild collection. The thickers in Blooming Wild are foam with a cardstock topping, and they are 2-colored. Each letter has 2 different colors, and then there are some little stitching details. Super fun, super colorful, love them. We also have a set of puffy stickers in pretty pastel colors. So it's got some individual letters to make sentiments. It's got sentiments that are stuck together. And then in between all of the words and phrases, we have hearts and flowers. Another sticker product is the cardstock stickers. So all those icons that you're seeing throughout this collection, the rainbows, the flowers, butterflies, tiny buttons in between, and rickrack border stickers. Love those. We've got some phrases down at the bottom too, and some labels with phrases mixed in between. We also have the 8-page sticker book. So most of them are transparency. And what I love doing with transparency stickers is sticking them on white cardstock and then fussy cutting them out so that they become more like die cuts. These ones are cardstock, so they're not see-through. This mini alphabet is also cardstock and it's holographic. This one is transparency. These ones are cardstock, so they're not see-through. Look at all these teeny tiny labels and sentiments, the teeny hearts and pennants. Great for mini albums. These transparency stickers are also foiled. And then a whole page of cardstock non-see-through border stickers. One last sticker in this collection are mini puffy flower stickers. Look how cute. I need 10 packages of these. Blooming Wild includes 8 rolls of washi tape with 5 yards each. What I love to do with the washi tape rolls is wrap them around tags, so that way it's only taking up this much space in my Ziploc bags where I hold all of my supplies instead of, this much space. We also have little itty bitty flower charms. There are 18, 3 of each of these 6 colors. They are so tiny and cute, perfect for Coptic bookbinding books and making your own tassels, mini album finishing touches, and even just adding right onto your layouts. There is also boxed cards. So it comes with 40 cards in envelopes, and we can take a look at the patterns. So it's got butterflies on the front, lavender flowers on the back, polka dots on both sides, floral on one side, and this teal on the back. Thanks a bunch on the front with a yellow back. Kind of like a quilt on the front and pink stars on the back. Birds galore, front and back. Happy Day, so that's a cute card just to send just because, and the pink floral. Floral, floral, both sides. Darker floral, both sides. And last but not least, the rainbow. So it's got the pinks and yellows on the front and the blues and greens on the back. I've got 3 packages of die cuts in Blooming Wild. I'm so excited about it. Let's go through the ephemera die cuts first. There are 40 pieces. Oops, looks like there's still some left in the packaging. Let me grab those out really quick. Don't want to miss out on seeing them. And on the back side, it shows you all of them as well. Rainbow butterfly. So we'll just start laying these out so you can see all of the pieces that are included in this ephemera die cut set. Can never have enough flowers, but I've also challenged myself to use this for layouts for my sun fox, and I have made 2 already. One will be in the spring 2023 issue again of Scrapbook and Cards Today magazine, so I'm excited to share that. I'm just going to start layering these on top of each other so you can see all of them. I love how there's different sizes too. So you've got some larger pieces and then smaller ones. So the scale is different and it makes pages and products more dynamic and interesting to have the different sizes. I always start with my larger embellishments first, like these die cuts, and then come in with the medium-sized embellishments like thickers. Even the chipboard stickers have different sizes. And then finish up with the tiniest embellishments like these little birds, or remember the puffy flower stickers. Okay, so those are the ephemera die cuts. Let's look at the journaling spots. I'm so excited to have a whole entire package dedicated to just journaling and labels. Some of these are stickers and they're kind of like washi tape, and some of them are die cuts. So you get a nice variety of sizes, styles, colors. Some of them have the silver foiling around the edges, labels for the dates and little captions, and then we get some of the larger journaling spots. Let's lay these out. Tabs with little pretty florals on them. Most of these are the washi tape, and you can kind of see how they're a little more, I wouldn't say dull, but a little more matte in appearance. And then when you get to the paper ones, they are more, I don't know, you can just tell. Maybe it's in person, but you can tell that they're a little thicker, a little more sturdier, and they're not stickers. So you have to add them with your own adhesive. So let me get into the larger journaling spots where you'll be able to write the stories to go along with your precious memories and photos. We got a list, a bulleted list, a grid journaling spot. Some are lined, some are blank. And that's all of the journaling spots and labels. We're going to finish up with my favorite pack of embellishments of all, of course, drum roll please, the floral die cuts. Once again, I got a couple stuck in here. Okay, they're unstuck. So we've got a couple different sizes, you know, a range. Some of them are smaller, some of them are bigger, some of them are all the way to the edge, and some of them have a white outline. And I love having that mix. Sometimes you want them to stand out from the background, so by having the white border, it helps them and helps define the edges. And sometimes you just want to make a floral wreath, and you don't need those white borders. Look at that one. That's a big one. I love it. And then of course some leaves in the mix in all the colors. Pink leaves, green leaves, yellow leaves, blue leaves. Same with the flowers, pink flowers, purple flowers, yellow flowers. How many pieces? There are 50 pieces in these floral die cuts. Okay friends, so I will add link below where you can pre-order this collection from me. And then once it's available at scrapbook.com and I have sold out of pre-orders, I will update the link to reflect that. Oh my goodness, these are never ending. They just keep coming. 50 pieces. Almost done though. Okay, there we go. So like I said, I will leave a link so you can pre-order Blooming Wild, and once it's at scrapbook.com, I will update the link. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm so excited to use Blooming Wild for my upcoming spring and summer projects, and then my Christmas collection comes out. Woohoo! Have a happy scrappy day, friends.